right. I can't do the screening and everything else at the time. You're going to follow me around, really? Alright, hydrogen peroxide. That's one of the materials. Okay? You gotta make a list of equipment and materials, right? What's this called? Test tube. Can you write that? Test tube. What's this called?
Test tube rack.
Test tube rack. R-A-C-K. Test tube rack.
R-C-K?
R-A-C-K.
R-A-C-K.
Yep. What's this called?
Bottle.
Yeah, I like bottle. Works. Does it have to be this bottle? Is that important? Could be a beaker. Over here we're using a beaker. Mr. June's going to use this graduated cylinder. That's what this is called. Right? I got another one over here I can use. Smaller one, but it works. Okay, so these are called graduated cylinders. Do I need to write that on the board? Big words? Graduated cylinders. Let me write it on the board. Okay, so that, take a picture, is a graduated cylinder. Can you see it? It's kind of white on white. Get your finger out of the way, dude. Okay. What else? What's this? What do I call the black thing?
Stopper.
Yeah, rubber stopper. It's got a glass tube, right? Going through the rubber stopper. And a flexible plastic tube. Right? Out of the box.
Okay.
Okay? Box is here. It will be here. Whenever we're doing the lab, it'll be in the room.
Okay.
Okay?
Sorry.
That's right. Have I missing anything? Have I forgotten anything? If I have, you need to ask me a question. What do you call this, Mr. Montgomery? I love answering those kinds of questions.
Mr. Montgomery.
Okay. Yeah.
Question: Can the independent variable be like anything we want it to be? Like,
That's our next step, isn't it? What are the independent variables? Keep filming, but I'm
okay.
blanking the screen. Okay? Okay. So I have given you the dependent variable. Right? Dependent variable is, this is the dv, right? We abbreviate. Dependent variable, the thing that's going to change because of something you change. Rate. I'm going to abbreviate, I'm a chemist, O2 production. Right? That's an abbreviation. Right? So that's our dependent variable. What are some ideas of things that might change the rate at which oxygen is produced? How would you know if the rate of oxygen was faster or slower? What would you see? The bubbles. Say again? A lot of bubbles? Well, I could count 50 bubbles. What's going to change, though, when I count 50 bubbles? Say again? More oxygen, but what else is going to change? If the rate is changing and I count 50 bubbles, what else is going to change? If the rate is faster, I count 50 bubbles, what's going to be different when the rate is slower, I count 50 bubbles.
Time.
Time.
Say again?
Time.
Time, right? A time measurement. You kind of assume that, but you're not saying it, I think. The rate will be the time for the bubbles. However many bubbles you choose. Or you may choose the same amount of time every time, right? And see how many bubbles come out in 1 minute or something. But what's going to cause changes? What's going to cause the number of bubbles per minute to be different? What kind of things might cause the number of bubbles per minute, the rate of oxygen production?